Okay, hello, welcome back to my eBay workbench. It is Thursday, May 15th, and we only have 2 orders to pack today. Last night I made a video packing 5 orders and it was pretty underwhelming. Everything was pretty cheap. And then I got one more sale during the night that I packed up off camera. So yesterday we ended up with $81.28 net profit. So, much lower than I would like and what has been common recently. But all of this month, May, has been very, very slow. So I don't know if it's a summer slump. I've been talking about the same things over and over again, so I'm just going to skip over it. Let's add these 6 orders from yesterday to this tally board here on Wednesday. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we're keeping track of how many sales come in each day of the week, try to figure out which day gets the most number of sales. Right now I just have these 2 orders. They're not going to add up to very much at all. I think it's going to be, after shipping, we're probably going to be looking at like $22, something like that. So another pretty bad day for May. So my goal this year has been to essentially to double each month from last year, 2024. And I haven't quite, each month hasn't been quite double, but each month has definitely been at least more profits than the previous years of that same month. This month, I don't think we're even going to get close to what we made last year. So let's quickly look at this sell-through rate. I don't know if you can see this or not. This I have this spreadsheet from last year. So last year in May, I profited $2,240. Right now, we're only at $767, and it's already the 15th. So if things continue this way, we're probably going to make $1,500 this month, or $1,600, if we're lucky. We're about $1,400 away from meeting last year's goal, or last year's profit. So I don't think we're going to reach that, but we're just going to keep pushing through, and hopefully as the year goes on, the sales work will keep coming. But if not, we are going to have to rethink a lot of things. Right now, let's just get these 2 items packed up and ready to ship tomorrow. So let's stop fooling around. Let's just get this work done. Okay, I've got the eBay app pulled up. I'm going to hit Do Not Disturb so that we don't get too many notifications interrupting this video. But we just have these 2 items. They're very small, should be quick. Hopefully we'll get this all done in about 10 minutes. Okay, CL Mid 3B. I know this is a CD. I have almost all my CDs in this brown banker's box. I think maybe every CD in my inventory is in this box. This is TobyMac. This is a relatively new. I don't think I've had this too long. No, not too long. I don't know who TobyMac is, and I don't know what this music sounds like, but it's a brand new sealed CD. Not a big seller, but looked like it was a quick sell. Okay, oh, that's the exact same box. I just put it away, and my next item is in here too. That doesn't usually happen. Okay, let's see, where is it? That's not it. Is this it? No, that's not it. Here it is. This is Kohler. It's like an air gap, which I never really heard of an air gap for plumbing until I put a dishwasher in here. I think it's something that's not required by code in most places in the US, but other countries require you to have. It's basically a vent from your dishwasher to try to keep bad stuff from going from the dishwasher back into the sink itself. I think that's what it is. Anyway, this is an air gap cover and collar Kohler. Usually these brand name plumbing things do pretty well. This one I have had for quite a while, I think. Why is this screen so dim? I must have pressed something because my phone screen got really very dim. Okay, I paid $3 for this at the Goodwill in June of last year. It's May now, so almost a year I've had this. It's, I guess, not the most sought after piece of plumbing supply. So it took a while to sell, and I sold it for $18 plus shipping. I clearly remember buying this. At this particular Goodwill, they have a bin full of stuffed animals right by the cash register. And somebody had dumped this little plumbing supply thing in with those stuffed animals, so I grabbed it just as I was checking out. All right, the sticker is kind of peeling off, so I might just pull it off. Okay, I do like to reuse old boxes. These came from my wife went down to spend the day with her parents for Mother's Day with her whole family, and they've been saving all of their Amazon boxes for me, so that's nice of them. Appreciate it. So she brought home quite a few. I already did the bottom, I guess. Okay, let's cover up this barcode quickly. Get this covered. I'm gonna write on here Kohler. I'm gonna write on here air gap, so I know how to spell it. And I don't know how to spell Kohler. I think it has an H in it. And okay, move this out of the way. This box weighs only 8 ounces. 8 ounces. How big do you think it is? 9 by 6 by 4. And it's going to Minnesota, not very far, TZ in Minnesota. So keep it here in the Midwest. All right, and then the last thing, the only other thing is this TobyMac CD. I got this at I think it's called Wings, a resale shop that I believe they support domestic abuse survivors or something like that. Anyway, I don't go there that often because I almost never find anything there. But last time I was in that neighborhood, so I stopped in there and I found this brand new CD. I don't look at CDs that much unless something just really jumps out at me as I'm walking past that shelf in the thrift stores. I quickly look at DVDs and movies, again, just looking for something that draws my attention. This one only got my attention because it was still sealed and it was right on top of a stack. They were like reshelving the whole CDs section, and they just had the CDs stacked up on a cart. And this one was on the top of the stack, and it was brand new, sealed. So I quickly scanned the barcode, tried to see if it was worth anything. It's not worth much, but I only paid $1 for it, so I sold it for $11.99, and that was just in March, the very, very end of March. So this thing has been probably listed since probably like April 15th. That's my guess. Let's see. Let's look at the spreadsheet. I have all that information in here. Sold. Yeah, April 19th, this got listed. So today it's less than a month to sell this. Writing Toby on here. It weighs 6 ounces. And it's 10 by 10 by 1. Can't read that at all. 10 by 10 by 1. I hear my wife upstairs. She must have just gotten home. So I'm going to finish this up as quickly as I can. There was tornado warning tonight. So I was down here working, taking photos, getting some listings together. And I had Pineapple with me. There wasn't too bad of a storm, but I did give him an anxiety pill to try to calm down a little bit before. I came home a little bit early because I knew the storm was coming and I wanted to get him that pill. It takes about 2 hours for it to, I already did that. It takes about 2 hours for the pill to take effect. So I wanted to get home and get him be proactive. Anyway, he didn't get too crazy. He was a little bit anxious, but not bad. And then after, there was a little bit of a storm, nothing major. I guess there was a lot of wind, and they were calling for hail and tornadoes, but neither one of those things happened. This is a TobyMac, is 6 ounces, 10 by 10 by 10 by 1. Medium male, $4.63. So, okay, let's see. TobyMac earned us a total of $8.07. So there you go. This Kohler thing, 8 ounces, 9 by 6 by 4. And Ground Advantage, $6.45. So that earned $12.22. So right now our total profit for today is $20.29. So could be better. Let's go ahead and buy these labels, confirm and pay. It takes a second for this to happen, and then we'll hit print and print again. Come on. So anyway, the storm came, it passed by quickly, and after that I took Pineapple in the car for a little drive. Seems to calm him down to be in the car these days. So we went for a little ride, just cruising around. Jessica stayed at work because she wasn't sure if it was going to be safe to drive with a tornado. Then no tornado came. I think she probably would have stayed there anyway. Okay, that's it. These 2 packages will go out tomorrow, and then hopefully we'll get some more sales before the end of the night. Probably not. That's my feeling right now, but we'll see. All right, thanks for watching. We'll see you again next time.